What have I forgotten this time? Hi, everybody. My name is Margaret Bernard. Welcome to my channel. You are on BookTube. And we've got your first Friday productivity sprint today because it's April 7th, the latest first Friday possible mathematically. So it is 9 o'clock where I am, and I thought, because it's been kind of a hectic morning so far, and it's been kind of a rough week altogether, that we might do like some chats, some hellos, but then get like a quick. What I like to do first is, what am I going to do during this sprint? What are my goals? What are my priorities? A 10-minute, like, get my head together before I try to do a thing round. So that's what I'm going to start out with. And I'm going to share a little timer, the cool forest cabin timer here. We'll just do 10 minutes to sort of figure out what we're going to do. And then I'll ask you what you're going to do during the little chat break. And then we can launch into a 20-minute sprint, if that sounds like a good amount of time to start. So, hey, Esty Houston. She's like the sponsor of this channel. So supportive. Thank you, Shannon. She just finished her sprints, I believe. And so we've got some stream hoppers like Rachel D. Adams getting ready to leap over. So, of course, I made a reference to Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, which I hope Morgan appreciated. Hey, Morgan. That was that. Yep. Amanda, hello, and welcome. We've got waving. We've got Joanne. We've got hellos. We've got Aramis Jordan. Hello. Joining you while I plot my next book. Well, that sounds delightful. And Melissa. Look, I'm homaging to Melissa with my scarf here because she's got a pretty scarf in her picture. She's also got sprints later, 4 p.m., I think, my time. I set it to notify me, so very excited about that. And just hellos from everybody. So welcome. Like I said, 10-minute sprint is just to figure out what we're going to do, and then you can feel free to tell me what you're going to do, and then we'll have a 20-minute sprint to do what you're going to do. That's how that works. It's pretty brilliant, if I do say so myself. So I've got my tea, I've got my timer by Shannon, and what else do I need? My phone's on silent. I need paper and a pen. Here we go. Get myself together to get myself together. It's one of those mornings, friends. Like everything just feels like it's falling apart. It's fine. It's really just fine. All right, so let's jump into the 10 minutes and yeah, look forward to hearing what everyone is working on. We got one novel being plotted. Ooh, for CDT. Okay. All right. That's 2 p.m. here. All right. So I will just have time to run all my glass containers down to scrap to be resold, repackaged, and then scoot back and maybe join you. That'd be fun. Okay, here we go. Diving in. 10 minutes, warm up round. Silent or listen to whatever music you'd like. I will be muted. That was fast. I think Shannon said there's a ding on the end of it, but I have it muted so that I'm not listening to myself as a tab, which means I don't hear the sound for the video either. YouTube issues, YouTube problems. What can I say? Okay, time for a little catch up here. I did two things, so I actually skipped ahead of myself. But good morning, everybody. We had lots of hellos. Yeah, I'm still in my PJs, everybody. And if you look at the shorts, the capital S shorts that I've been putting up, one a day for April Camp NaNoWriMo, you'll see that now my PJs have this sweatshirt and, you could piece together if you were in the CIA what my daily mornings, my routines look like. Joanne's asking about posting. You can put your handle to Instagram, and then if people want to follow, they can always note that you have a new post and go over to Instagram and follow you. But I'm not a big fan of posting links again and again. So Melissa's giving her reading preferences and says all outfits are elevated by a scarf, even pajamas. SC Dean came in. Hey, welcome. Did everyone figure out what they're working on? Maybe. Rachel just had a very quick lunch. That was like a 5-minute lunch. Says hello. Amanda has a lot to do. Laundry, dishes, work assignments, video editing, intensive skincare routine I've been neglecting for months. I don't think you're going to be able to squish what has been neglected for months into the sprints today. But a good start, a restart is always is always good. Very fast. Yes, lunch. Rachel is rewording a chapter for a different POV and has already counted these words toward my camp account. Oh, so you're not going to double count. That's tricky. Aramis, skip down. Aramis, I replotted the ending of my book. Nice. Need to make a few more changes before I can jump into chapter by chapter outline. That is tricky. We have a plotter. We have a plotter in our midst. Yes. Yes, I popped in a link and replied. So yes. And Morgan is working on drafting book 3. Excellent. Whenever I pop in, since I don't seem to work well with sprints anymore, I pop into JC's or Tiffany's or Desiree's, or Nia's. It's a gang, right? They have their headlines, and Morgan's is always the one that makes me laugh. So well done, Morgan. Yes. Cool. Jocelyn jumped in, trying to squeeze in some words through unicorns and cowboys. Yes, I fully support this. Jim is here. Hello, Jim's books, reading, and stuff. SD Houston working on a few last minute things for our 2023 AWC live stream later. Yes. And of course, I won't be able to find it in the history, so I'll open up a new window and find it again. I will be on Shannon's channel later, and we will be sharing the latest update from the AuthorTube Writing Conference. So for anyone who's interested in learning about writing stuff, publishing stuff, all that jazz, this is the second year for Shannon hosting the AuthorTube Writing Conference on the YouTubes. And, it takes a lot of work behind the scenes to organize everybody and get all that content accessible to everybody. So this is the latest update, and we will be selecting the speakers, which is one of the things we do on the little lottery wheel. Not through comments, but through applications that are already in and considered and everything. So I'll pop that in here. I don't like how we have feature share on all the links, so I'm gonna delete that out. I have to do it on some, but not all of the YouTube links, which I don't understand. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Here we go. Um, Amanda says, got a bunch of face masks the other day, as well as a foot mask, pumice stone, some moisturizer, going all out. May take a while for my skin to improve, but I'm gonna try. Sounds like a good self-care routine. I like it. Speaking of self-care, Shannon, your lunch is no longer on your desk, right? From 2 days ago. Oh boy. Jocelyn saying hello. Morgan saying hello. Thank you. Aramis is a hardcore plotter. Tried pantsing when I was younger. It was the reason why I never got past chapter 2. Some of my favorite authors are pantsers, but I can only write if I plot. Know thyself. Exactly. Well done. JC, stopping by to say hello before I step out to go to the store. Hope everyone's having a good start to their day. Happy writing. Thanks, JC. Us. Huge job. Awesome service to authors with the conference. Yay. And that is the link for today's live. And Melissa, oh, I'm working on uploading my first ever course to my website. What? That's huge. Wait, it's gone. Oh, lunch. Lunch is gone. Good. Okay. I was like, what's gone? That's huge. I'm very excited and very nosy and want to know more about this course because I know your job is like nonprofit sector. I want to know what the course is. Yes. And we're wishing Jocelyn many unicorns and cowboys. Cowboys can be helpful, but they can also be a distraction. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, so let's cue back up our timer and get set for our next sprint, which is going to be 20 minutes. Do, 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 do. Okay, we've got 6. That's close enough. All right, the 2 things I got done were emailing a therapist to find a first meeting session, which is awesome, and replying to Shannon about the live later. So needs must. Priority. So the next things I'm going to do. Oh, you know what else I did yesterday? Got my tax forms. My computer, as the organizers of the Stygian collection and Jeremy Fee will note, not my computer, my printer has given up the ghost, and it only prints in cyan, which is difficult to read. And I figured the IRS wouldn't like that, and I may not be able to print out my forms adequately. So I went to the library and asked them, got new forms. So now I can actually do those, but not this morning. No, getting the forms was enough of a to-do for me yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to sit on that for a while and feel proud of myself. So, what I have done this morning is my morning pages and my short story scene for Camp Nano. What I have not done, because I woke up a little bit later than I thought, is the short. So because my short challenge is doing a little video for TikTok and YouTube shorts every day of the month, I should probably work on that in this 20-minute thing. Maybe I'll get it done even. Who knows? You never know. All right, so I'll mute myself. We'll start on 20 minutes, and happy writing or whatevering. And how long did I miss that? Wait, wait. Oh, there we go. I just looked up at the right moment. Good. Okay. Whew, thanks for watching. We're on my timers list here, and I am unable to stop the sound on my phone, so it'll just keep cycling. That's the thing I don't appreciate TikTok editing is that like the only way you add and edit stuff is like you keep it's like going around the merry-go-round. You have to like keep letting it go instead of having it stop and move it. You have to like let it play forever and ever. So you're definitely sick of it by the time you actually finish editing and put it up. Ah, boy, oh boy. So we're talking about mixing genres. We had RC come in and say hello. He's gone already. Yep. Melissa will be sharing more, just making sure it all works. Nice. Yep. Where Jocelyn's asking, which genres are you mixing? And good. Okay. I looked up at the right moment. Didn't have it sitting there forever. Amanda, finished phase 1 of the face routine. Now I have to clock back in and work on my job for a while. Boo. Really like working from home. Nice. Greetings. Greetings. Melissa says, I got very hungry all of a sudden, about to eat lunch. Well, it is 11:45 where you are, so that makes sense. Rachel says, I gave up on TikTok. That was one of the reasons. Right? It's so annoying. Like, yeah, it's like grabbing for something every time it goes around. It's like, what is this, 1950? That was a brass ring. Amanda, making myself some tea to coax myself to keep doing the things. That's good. That's good. So I've got about halfway done with my short. I got the clips adjusted. I got the sound selected. I'm working on the text and stickers at the beginning. I'm only like 1/6 of the way. I'm making it more like a mini vlog because I've put in random other pictures from the day, not just like the writing routine in the morning. So we'll see if that plays well. Aramis makes some good progress. I think one more sprint and then I'm ready to start outlining chapters. Nice. Very well done. It's always like, for me, I feel like it's the mindset that gets in the way the most. So, let me pick another timer here, get back on the tab, and figure out what's next. I'm going to be finishing my short next, so that's no mystery. It's another 20 minutes, so let's go with Ben's lazy dog and a dog bed timer. Let's do that. Let's see. I'm going to edit one of my banners as well to get ready. Now, see that the reason that they have you edit with that cycling is because then the music gets into your head and you can't get rid of it. I actually woke up with a TikTok audio in my head. I don't know the song. I just have like that 6-second clip in my head cycling around and around. And I can't do my usual thing to find it, which is look in my favorite sounds, because I specifically didn't save this sound because it has a very unsavory lyric that I can hear that I remember. And it's not going to be a good one to search by either. As I said, unsavory. I don't want to pull that stuff up in my search history. So I have no idea where it comes from, and so you get an earworm, but not the whole picture, and it's just infuriating. It's fine. All right, so let me just finish editing this banner. Comments. Ooh, that sounds delightful, Amanda. Why can't I? There we go. That's why I can't. Yeah, hot vanilla rose milk tea. So milk tea I usually think of as for boba because it's very milky. Like I just watched again a TikTok. Like I said, it's been a rough week, so there's been more TikTok than usual. And there was a silly interview with Hugh Grant about how to make tea. And he says a medium taupe is the color it should be with the amount of milk in it. I don't know, Jim, do you agree? Medium taupe. That's been cycling in my head since yesterday as well. Medium taupe. It's such a Hugh Grant thing to say. Anyway, yes. There's a place actually. I think about going there on several of my walks, and then I go, no, you're destroying the progress you've made burning calories by going to this place and paying the money for a rose milk tea or rose latte and eating the calories that are in all that sugar. And so I'm just like, no, you're doing away all the progress you're making with the walk, so don't do it. But I think it's called Snow Bunny, and it's like it's either Japanese or Korean style tea bar. It's so delightful. Emma, what do you think? Medium taupe, is that the right color for tea? Taupe is a mole. I learned this not that long ago. I think it's because that's how they translate that funny book from French with the mole with the poop on its head. For anyone tuning in just now, that's a funny one. Yeah, taupe is a mole in French. Maybe that's where the brown color came from, the mole-colored breeches. But yeah, there's a kid's book about someone that poops on the head of a mole, and the mole goes around asking, who did this? And yeah, anyway, it's pretty funny. That's how I found out what the word means. That's totally fitting to Hugh Grant, says Rachel. Yes, rose milk tea, very fancy. Jim's going to stick with his rooibos and vanilla. Oh, right. So yours wouldn't be taupe colored anyway. Amanda says, I make it the same way when I turn it into bubble tea, except I use a lot more sweetener. Well, that makes sense. Okay. I got a pack of the boba for once, like, I don't know, 10 years ago, and it just lasted forever, and it never tasted the same as they make it in the stores. Very unsatisfying. So don't DIY everything. It's just my advice. Yeah, tapioca pearls. Emma does not like boba tea, apparently. No milk in tea. Oh, well, that would preclude liking boba, I guess. Oh, interesting. You know, it's funny. So the first British friend I ever made, my nanny back in 1983, 1982, she doesn't like tea. She's a Brit from Northampton who doesn't like tea. She doesn't like tea. She doesn't like coffee. She goes with Ribena drinks or like squash or something. And I, as an older person understanding the British culture, I was like, what? Just funny. Oh, thank you, Emma. None of his business. Is that what it's translated to in English? Because that's not what it is in French, I feel. Amanda says, I have an international market near me and they sell rose water, so I always put it in my tea now. It's so good. I have it sitting in my cabinet. And also orange flower water because, you know, Middle Eastern cooking, you get used to those flavors. Maybe I should use that. I don't have the frother for the milk for the tea lattes, so it would just be a milk tea. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that later. Maybe I will do that on the next sprint. Oh, Emma, Bennett, Jim's books, reading and stuff. Booktuber, meet authortuber. Jim lives in Georgia, the country, but he's an expat. So, yes, Brits in common. Amanda, put with a bit of honey and vanilla extract. It's amazing. I like this advice. The tea giving advice. I'm here for it. Jim says, I've been trying to drink tea sans sugar for the past month. Still not used to it. Yeah. Well, good for you for trying it at least. Sugar is the bane of a lot of people's health problems, I think. So, yeah, we like the advice, Amanda. So thank you. Emma does sound like a character from a Regency romance, but she writes contemporary romance. Yes. And she lives in Wales. So, I mean, I think Jim has an Aber connection. Emma does not live in Aber, but You're never far away in Wales as far as a Californian is concerned, what can I say? Rachel's going to an international market next week. Oh, I'll be able to go. Okay, so yeah, Rosewater. My boys had that book. Interesting. That's the idea. Regency romance. Yeah, but it's contemporary. So, um, my friend Bettina uses the pen name. She does write Regency and Victorian romance, and her pen name is it's something with an Emma, isn't it? Oh, Emily Harris with Lee, Lee, which is a little bit different. It doesn't sound very Regency to me, though. You guys should have conferred, perhaps. S.E. Dean, I spent that sprint looking at Kindles, talking to my mom. My dad left his Kindle on the subway in NYC. Oh no. So we're buying him a new one for his birthday at the end of the month. Yay, Tauruses! Happy early birthday to your dad. That's sweet. Have you picked one out? Lots of choices these days. Don't necessarily have to go with the Kindle because it's part of the evil empire. Just saying. Emma says, I found your channel, Jim. Good night, Mr. Tom is beautiful. Makes me cry so much. I think we're talking about children's books here, yeah? Yeah. Nice. Chatter, chatter. Okay. So I'm trying to finish my short. And so we're going to hop into another sprint as it is almost an hour past, and I only do these for 2 hours, and I have a hard stop because I'm jumping on SD Houston's channel to talk about the AuthorTube Writing Conference right after this sprint. She's even made a special little like tap dancing screen cover so that I can have a minute to like maybe go to the restroom and come back or what have you in between mine ending and hers starting. So I don't want to be late. So we're going to jump into our second 20-minute sprint with Ben Pick at Running to Right's timer of his lazy dog. Hope that is pleasing for everybody. I'm going to be muted, but listen to whatever you would like to get that ish done. And I was distracted by the saucy chat, and now I'm into some cats and Christmas. What happens now? What happens? This is what happens. Every day should be Christmas. I believe that's a song. Yeah, Christmas theme video. No, I just let it run into the next one. There's another Shannon timer. It's in my list. Because we were having a discussion about the phrase "suns out, buns out," which is apparently guns out in the UK, which is interesting because the UK doesn't have a gun culture like we do. Of course, you're talking about arms instead of butt, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the chat. Let's see if there's anything worth harvesting up here for the screen. Of course, Emma came in a little before, and then Andy joined, and Amanda told us, oh, it's not Monday, it's Friday. Yeah, so different tasks. Brian came in for a hot second, said Ben's dog looks like Brian's dog, Zelda. Pretty cute. And let's see, scrolling back down to the bottom. I think that's it. We'll just skip all that. I popped down that I have 6 books out in case anyone needs something to read. Just putting it out there. I did see, so I missed Goodnight Tom, but I did see Jim's recent AI image post. I thought it might be Day of the Jackal, but I didn't want to put it in because I saw it 32 seconds after you released it, and I didn't want to spoil the suspense for anybody, but you can let me know if I'm right here. So there we go. I think we've got time for one more sprint, but let me just like cover the ground that I was supposed to. So red hot, right off the assembly line. That's what I'll say. I'll say I have a new short. You're fun. The last one I did was terrible. The sound went all wonky, and I was like, screw it. I'm going to put it up anyway. I had done a help me choose what to read based on 4 mysteries, and I was going to try a chapter. And one of the books is a clear winner, and I couldn't stop reading after the first chapter. So Almakatsu, Red Widow, well done. But then I came back to say I chose Almakatsu's Red Widow and like tried to duet my own video, and did not go well. It's fine. We're learning. Oh, I got it. It was Day of the Jackal. Alice from Alice in the Giant Bookshelf got the right answer in the comments. Excellent. Well, I saw it 32 seconds after it was posted. That's what YouTube told me. So I didn't want to jump on it too quickly. Yeah. But that is in the chat in case anyone wants to see the new short. It's not about Almakatsu's Red Widow mystery thriller. It's about the recent past, and like as in an hour ago, when I was writing a short story. Today's short story scene was a quick glimpse into William's mind, who is part of the United Irishmen during the 1798 Wolfetone Rebellion. So yes. Yay! Aramis ready to start the chapter by chapter outline. Awesome. Here we go. Nice. So again, the TikTok song is now in my head, and you may have seen me like dancing. Do 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 do. Let me find the next timer and get myself all ready. It's not going to be a Christmas one, unless everyone wants that one. Let's go for another 20 minutes. I do like a good wind in the trees. Let's do that. All right. And the other thing that I saw when I went to upload the short from TikTok on my phone to YouTube on my computer was that I forgot we've got Author Tubers host karaoke. It's on my channel tomorrow night, 5:30 Pacific, 7:30 Central. So if anyone has time, wants to come up with their music, please do. I was thinking about a South Pacific song, actually, and then I was like, no. I don't think this is the crowd for musicals. It might change, but, yeah. Mitzi Gaynor. How many of you know that name? Mhm, mhm. But yes, so right immediately after this, we have one more sprint. One more sprint. I'll make it a longer one. I'll make it a 25-minute and just recycle the last 5 minutes. Stretch it out. Um, but yes, AuthorTube Writing Conference live on SD Houston's channel immediately following. The link is in the chat a bit earlier at 19 minutes after the first hour, if you want to go find that. And then tomorrow on my channel is Barrett and me co-hosting AuthorTubers Coast Karaoke. So yes, Andy, if you haven't been aware of this, welcome to the real world. Barrett and I always sing a few numbers and we invite other people up onto the stage. We had a whole bunch of people last time. It was great. We had no one the time before that. People just shy in the comments, cheering us on. Also great. Oh, Amanda hasn't heard of this either. Karaoke. I'm a musical maniac. You should definitely come. So I put the link to the karaoke we've done before, the music videos that have worked and not given us a copyright strike. There's a playlist. I put it in the description. So if you go to my channel and you look at upcoming lives, tomorrow's live, AuthorTubers host karaoke will be there. In that description is the list. If you want to trawl it, there are plenty of good musical options. So feel free to just show up. People have done that as well. It's brilliant. You meet people that way, you have fun that way, you de-stress, release some tension about all this writing schedule for Camp Nano. I don't know South Pacific, but most musicals I do. Yeah, throw out your favorite musicals. We'll see if we're aligned. I'm very curious now because we're sort of a minority that, can dog whistle, for lack of a better term, to each other. But yeah, Barrett and I enjoy the musicals for sure, especially the modern ones for him. I go all the way back to 50s and 60s age. Yeah, there's a whole slew of dogs eating cake in the chat. I'm not sure. Emma's making lemon drizzle for her dog's birthday. He'll only have a little bit, but he's bizarrely obsessed with birthdays, the dog, and gets so excited about the cake and the singing, so we make something everyone can eat. Andy's partial to Phantom of the Opera. Will anyone sing that? I don't know if anyone has. It's definitely not in my playlist. I don't know that anyone has. We have done Andrew Lloyd Webber. I have done a couple different ones from Sunset Boulevard. So, I mean, if it's Andrew Lloyd Webber that you're looking for, show up with bells on. S.C. Dean also love musicals. Well, people, if you want to, show off your flair tomorrow night. Yeah, it is a bit late in England. I tried switching it up because Richard said that he would come and sing something and never happened. So now we're just back on one time frame, 7:30 Central, and that works for Barrett and me who are co-hosting. So, kind of important. Amanda says, I'll have to see if I can. We're going to my husband's parents' house for dinner. I'm trying to juggle. We do this on Saturday nights, the second Saturday of the month. We trade off channels, Barrett's channel and my channel. And it seems like Saturday night, I'm usually over at my boyfriend's house. And it's a little weird. He's been over here and he's fine just being on his own while I'm singing in a corner or doing his workout or whatever. But it's just funny. It's just funny, singing to yourself while someone else is totally in a different mode, 10 feet away. Because small apartment. Yeah. Used to give our dog cookies, says Jocelyn. Well, that's dangerous. Chocolate and cookies. Lately, the favorites are Wicked, ooh, Anastasia, the animated or the live action remake, because I haven't seen the live action remake. I don't know if the music's different. Into the Woods, very hard. I've tried and practiced and still slagged off at the last minute because it's so hard to sing Sondheim's notes. All the Disney ones, Dear Evan Hansen, Les Mis. Yeah, I think you would fit in rather nicely, Amanda. I hope you can make it. Oh, Oh, it keeps going. I don't know Legally Blonde the musical. I don't know the music for that one. Annie, Phantom of the Opera. Oh, you can make Andy happy if you choose a Phantom song. Mean Girls. Don't know that one. Did I see the movie? I've only seen clips of the movie. I haven't actually even seen the movie. Matilda. Yes. What was It's not naughty. What was the other song a video started playing? Revolting Children. Be revolting children is great. I just started hearing this on YouTube and I was like, yes. All right. Melissa wrapped up lunch, hopping back into work. Excellent. Oh, speaking of lunch, I got a little gourmet yesterday and popped that into the short for today. So you'll see a little bit of like the gourmet vegetarian cooking of yesterday. So without further ado, it's getting on. Let's do Well, I guess I'll just do 20 minutes since we chatted so much. So let's do our last 20-minute sprint. And this is Jacqueline Kirk's timer, and it's just wind in the trees. So it should be real nice. It's happy writing or whatevering, everybody. I'll be on mute. See you in 20. Three, two, one. Beep. Sweet. All right. So we are done with sharing screen. We are 12 minutes away. Oh, I forgot. I stopped the camera. Presto changeo. We're looking more ready for the day. no longer no longer in the pajama and scarf combo. Sorry, Melissa. I liked it. I did like it. But we're done. We're switching gears. Let's see. Let's catch up on the chat. What'd y'all do? I obviously changed appearance. I just checked my short on YouTube, and it's a minute long. It's my longest short so far. And the one split second that they chose for the thumbnail is me like this in front of the camera, shaking crumbs from my hands. Thanks, YouTube. Thank you. So everybody was talking about their favorite musicals, starting by Amanda and Essie, which I loved hearing, which is lovely. Let's see, Amanda, the sprint, doing a bit more for work and then folding clothes, all good. Andy hopped off, giving everyone their suitable nicknames. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't do anything I would do. All right, well, that sort of limits our activities. Melissa jumped in with Hairspray. I didn't get into Hairspray as much. Rent, definitely Phantom of the Opera, third fan, and Mamma Mia, which I will vote for. I liked the movie musical. I don't know if there's a Broadway musical. Jim prepared all the images for a second AI image quiz. Well done. I panicked because I thought I might have run over the timer, but I still had 2 minutes. Whew. Amanda just watched Hairspray last week. Awesome. Jim told me not to panic. The answer is 42. That's true. It is April 7th, and in 2 weeks, I will be 42. I will be the answer to the universe. It's pretty exciting. I think that's what it's called. Is it the secret to the universe or the answer? I can't remember what Douglas Adams phrased it. Amanda didn't get much done. Technical difficulties. Ugh. So I had to restart my work laptop and force the program to quit. Boo. That's discouraging, but hopefully it solved the problem and you're back on track. Aramis plotted about half the prologue. Awesome. So you plotted, and I thought you were onto outlining. Is this the same? Is this just like word choice? Thank you. I had my hair up in a messy bun, and then I was like, no, this is too messy for Shannon. I'm gonna use some clips on this to organize it a little bit. Oh, Shannon has a trick for choosing your thumbnail, but you can't do it. It's too late for if you've already posted. I'm guessing this is in YouTube, not in TikTok. Okay. Been meaning to put that in our Discord group. Oh, okay. Nice. Rachel says, still trying to catch up, apparently very behind on musical knowledge. We'll be happy to initiate you into the modern ones. Aramis. Okay. 42 is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. That's perfect. That sounds like it has a ring to it. Thank you. Nope. Restarted and opened the program to the same error. Oh my God, that's frustrating. Is it like log out of something so that your user cache is erased as well? Oh, besides this, I also got hot chocolate. So now I'm really ready for Shannon's stream in 8 minutes. The quickie kind, out of a packet. So I've been using up old chocolate that's bloomed because it's not appetizing, in milk, and putting in cocoa powder, like hot chocolate mix that's not very oomphy. So like trying to meet somewhere in the middle between old dark chocolate and new milk chocolate that needs more oomph. And it's actually worked really well, but I didn't have time to do all that on the stove during like a quarter of a sprint. So hence the resorting to the cocoa packet, which I know is good. Melissa Ike, answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. Oh, okay. So that's exactly, well, I think Aramis was close enough. I finished all those rewrites for the goofed up POV and setting, kept going, and got 500 more words after revisions. I think I cut 3 paragraphs so far, so it's actually even more. Yay! Good job. Too organized for Shannon. No, it's not. So I had to put clips in it to like pin it in place and organize it for Shannon. That's what I was saying. It was too messy, so I put the clips in so that now I look presentable for our live. Oh, got it. Couldn't remember. Nice. Outline. Okay, good. All the same. Well, you were plotting and then you were outlining. So I wanted to make sure like you made progress. You're doing good. Yeah. Funny. Meh. Frustrating. Yeah, the restart. Oh, I hope it goes better. And Jocelyn Carter got about 200 words. Awesome, awesome. Way to go, guys. So that was 3 sprints of 20 minutes, so that's an hour, and then a little chatting and prep in between, so well done. Like I said, stuff I've got coming up, it is first Friday of April. Sunday, I've got an announcement video in place of my normal Sunday video at 11 a.m. Pacific. So tune in for that. It's an announcement for May of the Moderns. You'll be interested to hear how that's going. But let's see, moving backwards. Saturday, tomorrow night, we have the Author Tubers host karaoke on my channel this time, 5:30 Pacific. Barrett will be hosting. He knows. I've reminded him. And yeah, let's pump up the musicals, everybody. Way to go, Musical City. And then rolling back in 6 minutes from now, I'll be on Shannon's channel, SD Houston, and we'll be announcing for the new updates on the AuthorTube Writing Conference. So yay, yay, yay. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, exciting. Melissa tested her online course and it worked. I would love to hear how you did this because I thought I tested for my online shopping cart. And then when someone finally walked in the door to try to purchase something, it didn't work. So I would love to know how you tested this thing without like paying through your own thing, because a course is going to be even more expensive than an ebook. So I'm like, we should talk. Oh, well, anyway, well done. That is what's coming up for me. If you're watching this on the replay, just to like fast forward and get what the chat and what the hot goss was, thank you for giving me some watch time and being part of the community and being interested. It does make a girl feel good. What else? I've read mysteries. I've read nonfiction. That's what you hear about in my next wrap up on Wednesday. I will probably have my taxes done by then, but who knows? I'll stand in for Maggie here and say hydrate. I'm going to do that during the break because hot chocolate, we cannot live on that alone. And stay healthy. Take care of yourselves, everybody. We want to be at our best. Take care of ourselves. Be at our best so that we can write and create and do the dang thing. That's my stand-in for Tiffany. I don't know. I feel I need to call out references when I like quote people like that. So maybe it's not needed, but I like doing it. And that will be us. I'll go out 4 minutes early and leave everyone a little time for a bio break. And happy weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Ciao. Happy reading and whatevering.